Alright guys, welcome back. So Patch Notes 5.1.0 and the playtest build should be live by the time this video goes up. So we'll run through what's changed, so stay tuned guys. Alright, so the patch notes have been released. They did release a developer update last week. However, this is now the definitive patch note for what's coming up on the playtest build. So we'll start off with some of the features. So you've got setting menus. So now you're going to be able to toggle some of the HUD elements on and off. These include the player names, the killer hook count and the score events. Setting menus, so players can now reset each category tab individually. Lobby, they've added a new tooltip for the store button when the beginner mode tooltips are enabled. The main thing we wanted to see was the changes to the Trcikster, so the gameplay update. So maximum laceration is now 6 instead of 8, so that's been reduced there, so you should be able to get them down a little bit quicker. Faster laceration decay, so that used to be 15 seconds, now it's 20 seconds. Shorter delay before laceration starts to decay, so now it's 10 seconds was 20. So before, when you used to be out the way, the chase has been dropped, the laceration decreased, but now it's gone down. Lacerations removed upon successful basic attack, now 3, it was 4. Main event starts throwing knives 1 second sooner, so that should be a good change to that. 30 knife hits are required to activate main event. This used to be 20, so they've increased that, but now you've got a 30-second window to activate main event. This used to be 10 seconds, so hopefully you can store that for a little bit longer now. New knife hit indicators have been added to show when knives connect with survivors. They have changed some of the Trickster's add-ons as well, so Melodious Murder moderately decreases knife reload times at lockers. The Fizz Spin Soda, smaller effect, so starts at 2 knives thrown instead of 3. Balance it with the smaller maximum laceration. Iridescent photo card, when a survivor's laceration meter is 2 or less, blade hits away from the maximum. They are now inflicted with the exposed status effect, so I'm expecting to see quite a lot of these on the Tricster. When main event ends, the Trickster's knives are replenished. Lucky blade, so hitting a survivor with a blade during main event slightly extends its duration by 0.2 seconds. Waiting for your watch. Hitting a survivor with a blade during main event moderately extends its duration by 0.3 seconds. They've made some changes to some of the perks as well, so no way out. After hooking a survivor for the first time, you're going to gain a token. Once the exit gates have been powered, no way out activate. When a survivor interacts with the exit gate switch, you receive a loud noise notification. The entity then blocks both exit gate switches for 12 seconds, plus however many tokens you've got. So for each token you have 6, 9 or 12 seconds depending on the perk tier you've got. Hex Crowd Control, they've increased the effects now of it, so it's now 14, 17 and 20 seconds. It used to be 10, 12 and 14. Now, some of the technical updates. So the Unhooking Interaction now has a high priority than the Self-Care Interaction. When a killer attempts to grab a survivor, this is a big one, so you'll probably experience it. You go to grab the survivor, it all goes doolally. However, now it's going to automatically transition it into attack instead, so you'll get that hit. Stun validation has been added to the hit validator, so if a killer has a pending stun on the server's going to reject the hit. This is mostly going to be noticeable when you're attacking a survivor when they're throwing a pallet down. So again, something you've probably experienced, that should hopefully be fixed now. Effects that improve a killer's hearing, so set perks such as Strider or Swing Chains, you're only going to be able to hear from the killer's perspective, so survivors, you're no longer going to be able to hear your loud self. You've had an update to the tutorials, so you've now got new tutorials for both survivor and killer. Menus now have tooltips. This can be turned off in the settings. They have updated the survivor visual update, so update the original outfits of Dwight, Meg, Jake and Claudette. Update the textures and materials on all the prestige outfits. So there's a list of updates I've done there. Miscellaneous, so removed the ability for the plague to infect breakable walls, reduce the zombie network usage, and keys with 0 charge can no longer open the hatch. Now, bug fixes. There's a lot of bugs in the games at the moment, so hopefully they've managed to see off most of these bugs there. I'll put them on screen for you, and the PTB notes are going to be in the description if you want to read them out. They've made some fixes to the maps and collisions. They've updated some of the animation and cosmetics. They've fixed some audio issues and other issues. Fixed an issue could prevent players' names in the HUD from exceeding 32 characters. There's again a number of fixes there. Various crash fixes have done. Now there is going to be some known issues, guys, and this is disappointing for the people who are still having issues with lag. Frame drops when a variety of in-game events occur, such as adding new status effects, perks activating or deactivating. These are especially notable for players using an HDD. This is being worked on still, so it's not going to solve the issues of the frame drops that people have been suffering. Several 5th anniversary crowns have a placeholder icon. In the new Survivor tutorial, if Megas preventing a lock issue would no longer unhook the player. William, Default and Prestige Hat and Cigarettes are placeholders now, and female survivors' eyes and eyebrows are distorted when healing. So these are things that are still known and are still going on. So this will hopefully be fixed in the next bug fix. Alright, what do you think about the changes, guys? Any Trickster mains out there? How are you going to see the changes to the Trickster? How do you see that going? I think it's a welcome addition. They have buffed most of them, they have nerfed some of them, but overall it seems to be a good change, so we'll all probably be giving the Trickster a good run out in the PTB and seeing how he does. Hope that helps, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give it a quick like, drop me a comment, like I said, let me know what you think, and if you haven't already done so, please consider pressing that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and it will alert you when I release any more new videos. Alright, thanks guys.